Hello and very good afternoon, everybody. My name is Vaibhav and I'm the founder of IIM SKILLS. I am going to host this orientation class for Aditi, Ashmita, Ujeen, Ganesh, Kalori, Mildred, Mohit, Mudassir, somebody's name, Mapsi, Rishika, Shiva, Sayed, Umang, Kaul, Vishnu, Almas, Mansi, Medha, Mrityunjay, Sham Sundar, and Sayed Jiaullah. Hi once again to all. Let me also say hi in the chat box. Can I get a quick acknowledgement from the people that you're all able to hear my voice loud and clear? You guys can see the screen and we are recording this class so that we can upload the same session there on our YouTube channel. Thank you, Aditi, for the quick acknowledgement. All right, great. Thank you, everybody. Good afternoon. All right, so let me go ahead and start with an orientation agenda. All right. So in the lesson today, I will help you guys to understand content writing industry overview. I will help you to understand how exactly content writing market works. Now, depending upon your exact objectives, can be jobs or freelancing career, what are the things required to be there? What brands will expect you if you're going to be a part of content writing industry? How you have to fulfill their requirements? All such things I'm going to address today in this orientation class. I am also going to talk about two sources of income a writer can generate, a content creator can generate, and I will also be talking about how part of it. A lot of people in the past have mentioned this thing that they are aware about the stuffs that writers are supposed to write. I will be talking about how exactly companies they pay you, how exactly you monetize your writing work. We will also be talking about a long-term vision with the content writing industry. We have observed a lot of people have a myth that is that they will learn a small training program from an institute and they're all set, they're all pro. That's not true. I will help you to understand how much time do you need to provide, do you need to give to the industry, and how much time it will take for you to become someone, not even a pro, someone, okay, in the industry. Then based on that, you can plan your career ahead, because some people have not that much time with them. They are looking forward for quick sources of income, so that you can really plan whether it is a right fit industry for you or not. If yes, then you are most welcome to participate in India's most respected program offered by IIM Skills. And I'm going to give you an overview that why IIM Skills is the most respected program, what are the secret ingredients we use in our training delivery, how we make sure that every participant, those who put efforts, I repeat the word, those who put efforts in our course, they achieve their end goals, and what kind of a commitments we provide in this training program. So I will talk about that. And then in the end, we are going to keep an open Q&A round. You can ask questions related to content writing industry, your career, anything related to this subject. You can feel free to ask me those and I'm going to help you. All right. Just give me a second, guys. All right. So now before we jump into the subject, I have something to ask. So at the moment, I have round about 24 people online with me. Before I talk about what content writing industry is, let me ask you guys, let me know that where exactly you are in terms of your understanding about the subject. So I request everybody, take next 40 seconds. And according to your current understanding, why do you think businesses, people, offices, companies, why they hire content writers? What are the business objectives in their mind before hiring a writer? So I'll give you guys 40 seconds from now. You guys can simply mention, according to me, they hire writers because these are the reasons. So why do you think in this digital world, brands, companies, they hire writers? So I am giving 40 seconds to everybody, and let's see that who's going to answer first. In fact, this is one of the skill set required. If you can type fast, you're a good writer because you can deliver more. So let's wait. How fast you can type? Aditi, Almas, Ashwini, Ashmita, Mano, Ujeen, Ganesh, Kaluri, Kiran, Mansi, Medha, Mildred, Mohit, Mrityunjay, Nandini, Mudassir, Nicole, Pooja, Mapsi, Rishika, Shiva, Umang, Vishnu, Sham, and Sayed. May I please request you to participate? I have received the first answer from Vishnu. Vishnu says content writer means writing about a particular subject or content, for an example, about a product, service, or the company's offering. Nice, very good. Mudassir says to communicate clearly about your product, services, and vision. Absolutely true. Because to have flawless content. Okay. Aditi says to attract the customer using some catchy words. Nice. To express the word, ideas, content. Great, Umang. Kiran says to reach wider audience. Absolutely true. For high public involvement or engagement as through different platforms with the help of content. Absolutely true, Ganesh. Pooja says for marketing their services and products. True that. They hire writers because to portray their visions in a catchy manner. Nice. Ashmita says as a writer, they can make their headings catchy to attract the audience in a way better way, depending upon the challenge. Absolutely true with you, Ashmita. Nandini says content is king, undoubtedly. Plus, everything is online. Content writers required to put best efforts and deliver the right, you can say the marketing strategies. True, Nandini. Content writing is the voice to a brand. It helps consumers. HV, I didn't understand. HV and understanding of what the brand has to offer. If you can put HV as a full form, I'll be able to address that. Reaching the audience, targeted audience in a better way. Mildred says to attract customers, feed some useful information and their product or services so that they can express what the idea really behind the service. As per Mrityunjay, Sayed says clearly to explain the customer product. Each and every answer that you guys have mentioned is absolutely correct. Now, what I will do, I will help you to understand in a more concrete, better way that why exactly they hire, what are the core objectives, brands they keep in their mind, types of organizations hiring for writing profile, and what are those profiles. I'll put some light there. You're going to understand better. Rishika says to tap more buyers, client by explaining their products with their appealing words. Nice. Absolutely true, Rishika. So here is my answer. Now, if you look at writing industry, okay, last answer I'm reading from Mrityunjay. That's why they need to they need skilled writers so that they can embody the idea better. Okay. Now, guys, pay attention to the answer that I am going to give you guys. Okay. Let me take a sip of water before I do that. Now, majorly, if you look at the market, a broad market of a writer, or I would say that for writers, not just writer, there are various types of writing works. For an example, if you get hired for a news publication houses, let's say Times of India, India Today, all these companies, their core role is that you will be responsible to write press journals, news articles, all such types of things. Maybe you get hired for magazine. You may cover stories of people, right? Or digital based magazines. Now, most of the magazines are turning into digital based magazines. So maybe you will just be covering success stories about the brands, all such things. Maybe you get hired for a company. They are, let's say, a crypto house. Okay. Now, these guys generally release types of white papers, all such things, that what are their offerings to the public. Maybe you get hired in an agency and they work in the digital department. Digital has a various kind of subjects. Maybe they will ask you to write emails for the people, and then email has 4 different categories. Likewise, let's say you are responsible to write social media content. Let's say there are ads for the people, ads on social channels, Google and other platforms. Okay. You will be doing a job of a copywriter to run ads or to create ads copy. Maybe you get hired for a development company. They have clients, so they take outsourced work. Now, in that case, you will be designing product pages and landing pages content. You are not going to design the product page. That's the job of a front-end developer. Graphic designing guy will design, graphics, images, and everything. But the one that you need to go ahead and perform there, it's the writing content, because these guys have no idea how to write that. So you will be doing that job. Likewise, the market is huge. There are different types of marketing or writing work that people are supposed to do that I'll talk about today. However, let's understand the core market, the entire world. I'm not just talking about India. They have majorly 3 core objectives they are looking forward to fulfill from a job profile called content writers. What are these things? Let me write them one by one. These are lead generation. First is, I would say, online sales. Second one is lead generation. And the third one is brand building. Now, let me talk about it. What are types of companies into online sales? Now, let's assume one of you would like to buy iPhone. Today in this world, what are the options available? If you go back in 80s, The model was if somebody needs to buy anything, let's say a phone, a fridge or something, they used to go out, right? There are shops. And with those shops, what people used to do, they used to buy the stuff. Now we are not in that world anymore. That's just traditional. We have both the options. Let's say as the end user, you may go to a retail store of Chroma, depending upon the countries you're participating from. In India, Chroma is a big chain. They sell electronic items. And you have another option. You may go to Amazon, worldwide company, or Flipkart, again, a channel localized only in India, or other channels that you are going to buy from, Chroma Retail and all such organizations. They also have online platforms, right? Now, what happens is that in the case when you are visiting Chroma, the offline store, there is somebody who's counseling you. There is somebody who's coaching you. Let's assume you'll say that I'll buy iPhone because iPhone 11, that's in my budget. The guy says, sir, it's an old phone. You better go with iPhone 13. The rest of the amount you can pay through EMIs, right? And somehow they will convince, and then you will finally come back with a bag of iPhone 13 instead of iPhone 11. Somebody counseled you, somebody convinced you in the traditional world. But in the digital world, nobody interacts with you. It is the user, the final person who takes the call forward, right? So what happens is, how do you buy online today? You buy like this. Let's say I am aware about Amazon sells iPhones. So what I'll do, I have a mobile phone already. I'll open their app. I'll search for iPhone. And I'll see that, okay, iPhone 11 comes at, let's say, 40,000 rupees. I'll add to cart and make a purchase. Now, how the process will go? Amazon.in in India, that's the website. I will write here iPhone 11. Now, there is nobody who will tell me that you better go for iPhone 11 or 13 or 12, right? Or 64 GB or 128 GB. Let's assume I like white color. So I'll click add to cart. Once I have clicked add to cart, the product will be in my cart and I'll make a purchase. Correct? That's the process. Now, when I have clicked at this particular page, you may notice these are the jobs. I mean, this image is created by a graphic guy. This entire page is created by a front-end developer. But the one who has written this content, this content is generated by a writer like you, like me, or the one who is doing the job. Likewise, companies like Amazon, every day they have listicle items. Listicle means the products they list with their portal. They have millions of products every day are listing or deleting from their portal. Who is doing or who is helping these guys to do that? Writers. That's one. But that's not the way the entire world buys like this. Everybody is not aware about it, that it's iPhone 11 available with Amazon or Flipkart or X company. There are rest of the people, what they do, they go to Google. What exactly they do? They Google a term. What they do, they write here iPhone 11. Correct? So when I have clicked here iPhone 11, this is Indian market. I am using one kind of a tool here that helps me to define which market has what kind of a volume in search. So when I have searched iPhone 11 and when I click here, show volume means how many number of people are searching for it on monthly basis. I get 1.8 million people every month in India. They search for iPhone 11. Understood? When they click, how they react on the internet means Google, Yahoo, Bing. They say that, okay, so there is a kind of a thing. They say that roundabout, I think I should minimize this and refresh because there is some kind of a conflict with the tool. Okay, so I know the number, but I can still talk about it. There are 6,08,000 people, those who click on the organic listings. We will be talking about what are organic listings. And on the other side, there are 3,11,000 people that you cannot see right now. Maybe some kind of a glitch is there. 3,11,000 exact number of people, they click on the paid ads. All right. Now let's understand how writer will do this job and how are you going to contribute to a brand like Flipkart, Amazon, or all the companies, those who are selling this product online. Now, can you guys see this ADS? This stands for ads. Now, these are shopping ads by Google. And of course, these are all available here from different brands, including Chroma, Unicorn, Reliance Digital. Now, what happens is, can you see from this Apple A until this white E? When I click here, these are copies written by a content writer or a copywriter. Obviously, the ad is not created by you. It is created by digital marketing guys, those who are running or taking care of the advertisements. And when I have clicked there, I've landed to this page. Again, the landing page is not designed by you guys, but the content, what will go where, is produced by a copywriter, so that with maximum number of clicks on the ads, they get conversions. What are the conversions stands for? Conversions mean that people should add to cart and buy. And when I scroll down the page, if you can see here, that quick EMI, they've given all the information. What and how the content placement will be going like is a call of a copywriter, because they create the landing page copies in a way to drive the maximum conversions. Is Chroma looking forward to get clicks? No, Chroma is looking forward to get conversions. Understood? That's the role when somebody will hire you as a part of their digital marketing team to contribute to grow their sales. On the other side, I was talking about organic SEO based results. 6,08,000 people, they click there. Now, what are these organic listings? Let's understand that. So when you Google a term, let me do it in the incognito mode so that you guys can understand better. Let me do this here. Now, these are the listings available with us. Can you guys see this? These are organic results. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, see, the only thing that you need to understand here, there are millions of websites. Those have produced content on a term, word, keyword called iPhone 11. So when you Googled it, round about these many results, search engines like Google has within 0.70 seconds. However, only the right companies will get an appearance on page number 1. And the more higher rankings you have, the higher chances you will get to get clicks. Why? Because usually people click on the page number 1 and listings like first 1, 2, 3 or maximum 4. To observe this, pay attention. Apple iPhone received 6,60,000 hits on a term called iPhone 11. After this, GSM Arena receives 4,32,000, the second highest. Amazon, the third highest, receives out of 6,08,000 people, 3,45,000 hits. Likewise, Flipkart gets 4.5 lakh hits. Now, these are 4 top listings. When I have scrolled it down, look at this. This is listing number 5th. And all of a sudden, the traffic is hardly 5,000 from 5th position onwards. Amazing loss. Am I correct? So what if Gadgets now is also selling this product? It's a pure loss for the company. Am I right? Apart from this, if you look at Mac Rumors, hardly 3,000 hits. You know what? Mac Rumors is a very, very big blog available in US about Mac related products, but still just 3,000. What are they missing out? Some 8 lakh people hit. Now the learning here is it just a job that writing a content, writing a product description or about a product and I'm done as a writer? Answer is no. Now, internet companies. So here the context when I say internet companies, I mean Google, Yahoo, Bing, Yandex, DuckDuckGo. All these companies are search engines, okay? They have created a guideline. In the digital world, we call these guidelines as web master guidelines, all right? So they want every writer or every organization to follow those guidelines. And these guidelines are around about 250 plus, including technology, tech, written words, and a lot more, on-page experiences and everything. It's a mixed kind of a role. Now you need to produce your content in a way that your content can get an appearance in front of the people if you have followed all those guidelines. So a writer needs to know what these guidelines are, how to produce a right content, how many times I have to insert a word within the content copy, because these are the parameters of this. And the more or better you produce that, the higher rankings your brands will achieve. If your brand will achieve higher rankings, what do you get towards the brand? You get finally sales, and you were hired for that job. You are not a salesman, but you are definitely a biggest contributor to get sales. Am I clear, everybody? May I get a quick yes? If you're poor at writing the content, unable to rank them, the brand will lose. Now the point is this just iPhone 11 Amazon is selling? Talk about anything. They are selling everything, right? The point is Amazon wants only one thing: rankings organically or through ads. In the end goal is to sell to the most of the people out there. The more they will sell, the higher performance they are going to get. The higher performance drive business. The more business they have, the better opportunity you're going to get, because you are the one who is contributing that. I have only received 3 years. Does that mean 28 rest of the people are still not clear? All right, so great. So the moment when I request for an acknowledgement, I humbly request everybody to follow that, because that gives me an understanding that the entire group is well aligned with me. Now, the second set of a business, and I think it's more relatable with the people, those who are participating with me today, is lead generation. But before I talk about lead generation, let me ask one question. How many of you have no idea what are leads? How many of you have no idea what are leads? You can write I in the chat box. I'll get it that, okay, this person have no idea, and it is okay. Years back, I also had no idea what are leads. Vishali, no idea. Cool, no problem. Pooja, great. Thank you for being so authentic. Rishika, thank you so much. All right, so far 5, 6. Umang, if I'm not wrong, you're a paid student here. I saw your name few days back in the list. Almas, okay. Abdul, yes, very good. 7, 8 people. Rest, you're all aware about what are leads. Okay, now we have Meda 2, 9. Sold out products. Okay, no promise, sir. Sayed, okay. So round about 11 people, almost 33% exact audience. Now, idly 35. All right, so I think I should first address what are leads. Okay, leads are prospects. Leads are prospects, those who are likely to buy a service. Let's say I'm a property agent. All right, and I deal somewhere in Gurgaon as a region. All right. Now let's say there is a lady, my friend Mansi. She's actually participating today in the class with us. She's my very old friend, 15 years old. Let's say Mansi is looking forward to go ahead and rent out a property there in Gurgaon, one studio apartment. Now, somewhere from the internet, let's say a portal called 99 Acres, she got my contact details. There is one agent who is dealing in these kind of studio apartments. So she calls me up and I'll say, ma'am, you can come over on this Saturday or Sunday. I'll show you the property. If you like it, you proceed. Otherwise, it is okay. On Saturday, we have fixed up a call for Sunday. And let's say at around about 6 p.m., I dropped her a text on WhatsApp, ma'am, tomorrow at this address. We are looking forward to meet you or meeting you. She'll say, okay, I'll fine. I'll be there. Sunday, she visits my office. I'll show her the property. She liked it and we closed the deal. I got my commission. All right. Commission will have let's say 10, 20, 50, whatever the 1,000 thing. And she got the property, right? Now to sell to this person or to help this person to rent out this property, all at the time when I need to convert this lead, I needed a name and number. I do not expect this person to share Aadhaar card number, PAN ID, bank details with me. Why so? Because it's not required, correct? What if these informations are required? Then in that case, I would need all these details. The moment I have these details from Mansi, that means she's a qualified lead for me. Understood? Likewise, when you were searching for content writing, now just look at, you are 35 people online with me at the moment. Each one of you have searched for something different and at various channels. Now first understand, some of you have searched for content writing careers. Some of you have searched for content writing books. Some of you have searched for content writing courses, online, India, best, Delhi, Mumbai, and other parts of the world. Some of you have searched for, is it a great career to build? How much salary I can expect? Likewise, you all have asked different types of questions. Am I correct? This is what happened. And if you ask yourself, each one of you have searched about all these things at different channels too. You were not just there on internet like Google. You might have searched for these services, let's say on Quora, YouTube, let's say articles of other websites, IIM Skills website, and everywhere. Happened with you? A content production company can produce content for various sources such as video content, voice content like podcast, images, memes, all such things, and written text. These are 4 forms of content distribution. All right, same content one can distribute at 4 different types of channels. Now ask yourself, how many of you have been to different sites, have searched for different things? Happened with you? Quick yes. Every time when you search for all these things, do we have ever asked you, you buy the course online? Never. Never ever, right? What happened? We asked you, do you want to see or download a free ebook? You said yes. I said, you give me your name, email, and number. Happened? You said, I would like to attend a free demo class. I said, give me your name, email, and number. You did that. You said, okay, let me see your demo class, or let me download your brochure. You said, yes. We said, okay, give us this. Now, if round about 35 people are online with me, is there anybody in this group who is here to learn machine learning? Answer is no. So my colleague Shiva, who contacted you, in a case he might have contacted you, he is not wasting a time to talk about something he is not selling, correct? He is aware about it, that if Mudassir is participating, or Vaishali or Asmita or anybody, they are here with a clear-cut objective to learn content writing. And every alignment of his conversation will be around content writing. Likewise, you all are participating in the class today with me about content writing. Nobody is here to ask me what is UI UX course, what is marketing course, what is this financial modeling course you guys are offering, correct? So now let me help you to understand what are leads. Leads are qualified people for the service, brands, and all these things we are selling. Now, if you look at, if you come from a background of a business family, your father, brother, husband, whosoever runs that business, you might have noticed they are also looking forward for a client every day, right? Maybe B2B or B2C, depending upon the service. But in the end, that's the client they're looking forward, and they need more and more client to expand their business. Now, how content writers helps these people? See, today in the world of internet, your potential people are already there on internet, right? Your job is to pick them up. Where are they? Where are they? For example, are they only at YouTube? Are they at Instagram? If they are youth, maybe they are at TikTok, maybe they are at Quora, maybe they are at reading reviews and all such things. Maybe you have to pick them through ads. Your idea is, if you have a potential contact details with you, what you'll do, or your sales team will do, they'll call them, they'll convert them. The more qualified lead Umang will capture for a brand, or Ashmita will capture for a brand, they're going to get growth, more leads, more business, more revenue. Am I able to create this? Now, entire world, I would say 90% of the world, 90% of the world runs like this. Even if you go to a saloon, right? Usually a lot of females especially, they go to a saloon. Let's say you're a client for that saloon. The other saloon guy runs some kind of offer. They say that you give us 5,000 for the next 1 year, you get every kind of a service for free. So what they do, they break that lead from one channel and move them to other. That's called lead, a qualified lead. And when they distribute all those vouchers, pamphlets, whatever, flyers, what they capture a potential lead. They capture your important details because you are one of the right candidate to actually go ahead and convert into a client, move them as a potential buyer. Understood? Now, the entire world works like this. Now, what happens is, what's the job of a writer? How am I going to do this? As I said, 4 channels are there where you can distribute the content. You will be able to learn how to write scripts. Maybe you're only responsible to create scripts for a brand, and they are just driving information or creating brand image with the help of YouTube, Instagram. So you'll do that. Maybe they are the consumers who read a lot of content. So maybe text-based content, maybe all of it. Maybe they are the one who reads or listen to a podcast. You have to research which market, what kind of a subject. So there are all the tools available that helps you to understand, get in depth of the subject, and then start with the processes. Am I clear? So your job is to help a brand to figure out where your audience is, produce a content as per their channels, and then help them to reaching out to them, build a brand image so that the end user can feel trusted. Now, the last thing that you need to ask yourself right now is, Asmita, I have a question to ask you and rest of others. Let's say Ashwini, let's say Ganesh, let's say Medha. Have you guys ever felt like this, that you are searching for something on the internet and you're given your name, number, email? Never. What happens? You have seen IIM Skills most of the times. And then that trust have started beginning, and then you have given your name, number, and email. Otherwise, especially female, you are not comfortable to a random company you've never heard about, You have given your phone number, you've given your email ID, you've given your name. The world is full with the spammers, especially internet, right? But you felt that. Now, who has driven that particular trust inside you? Our writers. They are the people who drive that. I am the one who will just come here for an hour on Thursday at 3 and then give you an orientation, nothing else. But the writers are the foundation of the company. And if they are not there, we are nowhere. We won't be able to drive 35 people online in a session and then convert them as our students. So my sales team's role starts before their role. My writer's role is the most important role. So they are the real players in the team. After that, of course, sales team. And of course, I am somewhere a very small person in a team who is helping or contributing to run this business. So that's the way it works. Now, the last part is brand building. Now, it is a great example. Everybody will be able to relate it. How many of you have seen a channel called, or a TV series called on Netflix, A Social Dilemma? If you have the Social Dilemma or A Social Dilemma, you have seen that Social Dilemma? Anybody? If not, I strongly recommend you watch that. But let me explain how it works if you have never watched that. Now, today, internet is aware about all your behavior. All right, they are aware about it. You all will be able to relate it really, really well. All right, you all will be able to. Why? Let me explain. See, guys, you have searched for content writing or a term in the last, let's say, 15 days, or let's say 2-3 weeks ago. Have you noticed at any internet channel, let's say Instagram, Facebook, even when you open your mobile app, open the Google Chrome, scroll down the page after the search box, you've been getting a notification to read about content writing or related articles. When you are on Instagram, you've never been to a website like those, but you're getting a notification about content writing workshops. You are getting notification about content writing courses, next batches of the institutions you've never been to. How it works? How exactly it works? I'm going to help that. All right. Now, the point is, internet is already aware about your behavior. A writer's job is to help you to make your decision very strong that you are now going to take this action forward because you've been served the content you're likely to see. Example, do you wish to see? Let me create. Now, in India, if you're not from India, if you're from outside India, we have one festival called Raksha Bandhan. Raksha Bandhan stands for a festival for brother and sister. All right. Now, the point is, in the month of August, this festival is scheduled every year. Cadbury will start running advertisements from, let's say, 25th of July onwards until 15th or 20th of the month for that particular specific time frame. After this, you won't see Cadbury will run the ad until Diwali period. Then the Diwali gifting season will start, and before 15-20 days, you will see on the internet, even mass media channels like print, also television, you'll see everywhere Shri Amitabh Bachchan ji will talk about Cadbury, Dairy Milk, chocolates and all that. Ask yourself, are they selling you the minimum cost that comes around 5 or 10 rupees for Cadbury chocolate? They are spending billions on the ads. And do you think that they're going to ask you to eat that or buy that 10 rupee chocolate? Answer is no. Their idea is to recreate the brand image in front of you in a way. Of course, they run a great story that the day you go out, you see their 100 rupee gifting pack and consider it. That's it. They are reaching out to masses to create that brand image for that last 15-20 days. And that's the time for them to reach out to the targeted audience in a way that they can consider. If they are out for the shopping, consider chocolate from Cadbury only. Otherwise, there are so many other brands available, but only Cadbury. You actually go ahead and consider. One side of it. Let's say second side of it. All the brands dealing into the similar kind of training programs, what are they doing? They are also reaching out to you in a way that you better buy my product. They are highlighting their name again and again in front of you. Let's tell mass, if in a day 10 times you see IIM Skills, you have already given your name, number, email. That's the next level, right? They are such a big company. That kind of an image you will create. So if you have that kind of image in your mindset, what do you get next? You get a decision that, okay, I'll go with the biggest one, because nobody would like to settle for less. Everybody would like to settle with the best there. Am I right, Sham? Am I right, Pramisa? So that's the way it works. In fact, this is one of the great way to influence your audience. Example, like let's say in Delhi, there are not examinations, sorry. Let's say in Delhi, there is, let's say, in Delhi, there are elections going to happen. Let's assume in the month of August. And let's say the population of Delhi is 3 crore. Hypothetically, I have no right numbers with me. And let's say 10%, 30 lakh people, they love talking about politics. All right, let's assume this. Now, what happens is they are not going to bother the 2.7K, sorry, 2 point something, whatever CR people. They're not going to discuss with these guys about the politics. Now, what happens is there is one ruling party, the current who is actually ruling, and then opposition. Now, let's say opposition party, they have IT cells, they have digital teams, they have nowadays marketing teams too. We call them PR teams. Okay. Now, the PR team of this particular party, what they will do, there is a CM face. Let's assume that's Vaibhav, me. And to this CM, they will present in a way that this guy has a great plan for the city. They will neither defame them, they will neither talk about them. What they will do, they will only talk about possibilities if this guy gets elected for the next CM face in India, or for Delhi, sorry. He is going to transform the entire city. Now, what they will do, they will write an amazing story. Now, you know what? You have a habit as a human. If you are interested about something, you will read that stuff very closely. Step one. Step number two is that you will feel influenced. You ask yourself, how many times it happens with you? You're reading something on social media and you feel like this guy talks about me. He knows me. It happens. And then the next moment you will follow this guy. It happens, right? You feel that this guy always connects with me. Happens that sometimes you've read a story and oh my God, this is about me. Now, this is what this job is, a job of a storyteller. This storyteller is a guy, he writes a story to create an amazing line, and they're already aware about these 30 lakh people. They know we are going to specifically target them. What they will do, they will give a lot of yarn about Vaibhav, that if this guy gets elected, he will transform the city, plantation will done, roads will improve, this thing will happen and all that. And then these 30 lakh people are my free of cost word of mouth promoter, free of cost. Because if I have a habit of talking about politics, whether I'm at my gym, whether I'm at anywhere in a party or something, you might have observed people are fighting usually in the parks on the subject called politics, that this party is good, no, this party is good, and they have no idea why they're doing that. But that is what marketing stands for, that you have given the other person information about your brand in a way that they are fighting, they're building up for you for no reason. So the point is, that's what a storytellers, content creators, they do. Not just from a point of view of politics, I'm just saying. I mean, you look at anything, let's say IIM skills. You are searching about any term related to content writing. We are in front of you as the answer provider, whether it is here or it is on the YouTube channel. What next? You get the benefit. What kind of a benefit? The benefit is a knowledge-driven company writing about it since years. I am ready to go for these guys. Let me at least try with an orientation. It's anyways free. What I'm giving my number and email, and then that's our job to convince you. Understood? So this is what writers do. And on the other side, the market is big. There are other companies hiring for the writing profile. Major market, 95% will stand here. However, let's say if you get hired for a legal company, you're supposed to write legal documentation. You may get hired for a company, let's say an agency. They may have different types of role. Maybe you're a social media writer. Maybe you are going to take care of only emails, maybe PRs and all that. Maybe a publication house will ask you to complete or help somebody to complete a book, maybe a proofreader, all such things depending upon that. But that's hardly 5% overall worldwide market. 95% market is here, out of which I'll say 1% people are selling stuffs online. 93% I would say are here, and 1% again I'll be settling them. But the major part of the world works on the lead generation part, including your own family members. You may observe they're not selling anything online. They're already and every day looking forward to get a potential person to contact them. And then they can demonstrate the product, service, whatever they're offering to. Understood? Now I have created the market. I'm going to now talk about market is something that you guys are aware about. Now let's understand how am I going to get fit into the market. Am I right? Now see, before I talk about this particular thing, this is the most serious discussion that I'm going to do in next 12 minutes. Remember one thing, every word you're going to receive from my side is the exact thing the market will work. So my humble request first, if in a case you have your mobile devices, if you're attending this orientation on a mobile device, then don't shut it off. Otherwise, at least put your phone on a silent mode. Have no distraction, because this is the most important time that you will take this call forward, whether content writing is meant for you or not. And also, let me take a sip of water. Before that, you take a second and mention in the chat box, why are you here? What would you like to achieve? What are your end goals? Do you wish to start with a job? Do you wish to become a freelancer? Do you wish to set up an agency or start your own business? You may have an existing business and you're looking forward to grow it. Why are you here? Put that in the chat box, everybody. And I am going to take a sip of water. Mudassir, freelancer, nice. A good job or a freelancer job? I need job. Nandini, looking forward to learn creative content writing for freelancing, knowledge and job both, and more above writing. Ashwini, freelancing, business for Abhijit. Nicole, freelancing full-time job. Pooja, a job, content writing as part-time. For Manu, I wish to become freelancer. I have a dream about writing poetry books. I already have written poetry, but want to be a lot better. Ashmita, job in social media marketing. So far, that's content and copywriting. I want to use to grow my business. I am looking forward for a challenging job. Okay. Everybody is looking forward to get a challenging job, but ask me, the reality is that nobody is ready to serve a challenging job. Always ask that I'm looking forward to a decent job. Job and freelancing. Freelancing, okay, nice. Others, please. Freelancers, okay. Big percentage of people are here with job and freelancing mixed kind of a thing. That's nice. Let me address, okay. So I will first address the job part, and then I will be talking about the second step. What is that? Freelancing, and I'll club it with the business. Couple of questions I want everybody to participate with me, okay? Now, those who have a belief that I'll be doing a course with an institute, I am not just naming IIM Skills, I am saying versus any other company as well in the world. Those who have a quick belief that you do a course and you're job ready, let me be honest, nobody will get a job ever. You will remain jobless if you will just pursue a training program. Let's do some argumentative talk here. Let's assume you're Amazon. September, you're launching iPhone 14. And you will promote this, one through paid ads and second through SEO, organic listing. Remember? So now you are Amazon. I am Vaibhav, recently graduated from IIM Skills. I'm applying for this job, sir. iPhone 14 you're launching. I'm a good writer. I'll take care of your copywriting with your digital marketing team. You are I'm a talented guy, recently done a course with IIM Skills Institution. Will you hire me? Do you think Amazon will believe if they're spending 1 crore overall on the advertisement per month to sell iPhone 14? Do you think a brand will trust a fresher like you? Or do you think they're going to get this assurance from you that organically you will be able to beat others? There is no chance. So now point is, that's the case of a big brand with a lot of money. Let's assume if the same thing goes for a startup, typically a lot of challenges with funds. They are somehow looking forward to get growth. Growth means experientially, you can say instant growth kind of a thing. They're looking forward to hire a talent with a minimum cost, right? Do you think these types of companies will be able to trust? Again, no, they are not going to take a risk. They may end up giving you an internship, but not again. You will not even consider, forget others. You yourself will not consider if it is your business, your partner's business, or XYZ, anyone's business. You will not. In fact, if you've done a course from IIM Skills, and you're applying for a job with IIM Skills, we will also reject you. And on the other side, let's talk about a company. They have, let's say, agency. They have outsourced work from any political channel, let's say Cadbury or Nestle or big companies. They are about to do marketing for the upcoming event, and the event is over, and you're reaching out to the audiences after 3 months. There is no point. You will be fired. The company will lose a contract, and everything will go insane because they made a big mistake. They'll, because they hired a wrong person. So in the end of the day, everybody will hire a person with a lot of talent and an assurance of results. Correct? True. Am I making sense? Am I? Absolutely. Absolutely. Right. Now, just ask yourself, this is step number one. Step number two is, how many of you are aware about a word called unconditional? What is unconditional? If you're a parent, the love, the care that you give to a child, that's unconditional. There is no reason behind that you're loving your kid, right? There are no expectations. That's unconditional. When a relationship is unconditional, when a conversation is unconditional, there is no lie. There is no manipulation. There is nothing like that. Correct? Except that, a person like you who is at a stage searching forward or looking forward to build a career. See, I know where you guys are. 13 years ago, I was poor like hell. Believe me. That's not the time. I mean, that's not, I'm not born with a rich spoon. I was really a poor guy. Yeah, that's reality. Everything that I built, it's because of content. And I understand the pain because when I was there was no coach. There was no mentor. At that time, in fact, people have no idea what is internet or marketing things. But the point is, the reality is, whatever advices I received in my life, it's because of the experiences I've gained, my failures and everything. One interesting thing that I build with myself is that I remain unconditional, and you will observe that today. Except this guy called Vaibhav, entire world out there has a conditions to talk about with you. Let me explain. You have been to YouTube, correct? You search how good a content writing career is. There is a lady, there is a YouTuber. This guy is giving you over exaggerated gyan information that it is the best industry to build your career with. Do you know why? Because when you will watch his 10 minutes video, he has to complete his 4,000 hours on YouTube so that he can run ads and monetize his videos. That's his end goal. So he will be giving you unnecessarily, or you can say over exaggerated or sugar coated information. That's not true. Then what happened? You found IIM Skills and other institution. Then you call these counselors. All right. Some are calling them admission advisor, expert, this, that, and all. They are in reality sales guys with a handsome salary. And when they sell, they get 10% commissions too. Do you know this? Your money, they also get that. So the more conversions they get, the higher income they earn. In short, in fact, they speak great as you guys. They write great as you guys. They don't pick content writing as their career. They pick sales as their career because they see more money there. Able to make sense? So do you expect a very simple answer from the guys that they are going to give you for everything? A genuine answer? Again, answer is no. You can always expect a manipulation. See, ask yourself, I was down with a viral fever. Today is Thursday. Every Thursday at 3, I speak in this orientation. I am giving the best from my side. What's my end goal? To convert more people in the orientation and by my upcoming 6-17 July batch or my August batches. Am I right? That's the end goal. But at least I will be telling you the truth today. So please remember one thing. Anything and everything that I'll create, this is how market works. Except this, whatever gyan you have so far received from the internet, that's all crap. Delete that. You're not going to get a job ever. And nobody will have a dare to invite 35 people online, those who are likely to buy and give a truth about the industry. Now understand, how will you get a job? A job will only be given to a person who has a portfolio. Now, what is portfolio? Anything in writing, that's called book writing, fiction, non-fiction, PR writing, writing for big companies like Times of India or blogs like us. All these things should be done in real. You should have your author accounts live. Understood? Whatever subjects we have mentioned here, all these things, it should not be just information in a form of a theory. It should be written and it should be done by you very well, hands-on, practical. So how do you actually learn this? in the real world. I will be talking about it very soon with you guys. How do we use this particular thing as our secret ingredient and what we actually do? So in short, remember, you have to write and publish a book. You have to write for 10 websites, including Times of India blogs, our blog, everything. You have to publish a PR. You have to do everything. So basically, that's your internet resume. When people Google your name, so this stands for Google Knowledge Panel. Let's say when people, they Google my name, now this appears that this guy is this. Now, if you Google your name or anybody else's names, you're not going to get this. So this is what Knowledge Panel stands for, and this is built when you actually do things. What things? In the writing industry, depending upon the channels you pick. Let's say when people click on the news, they can see that, okay, how many articles, let's say these are my articles, appeared on the news channels. Now, so how much you have contributed. So all these things stands for your digital portfolio. You don't have to tell the company that, okay, I know this. They can just see all these things with the help of URLs that you are going to profile. Am I clear? Or you are going to design? Am I clear, everybody? Quick yes and no. Understood. Now, let me mention the second part. Now, the point is, before I talk about the how things will happen here, and then you take your call, let me first answer the freelancers. I'm clubbing freelancers with business people. Guys, if you have one belief that you are going to start with work from home and you are just cooking Maggie at your place, a client will suddenly appear. The God will send you at this, this client at your gate, that Umang, do the writing job for me, like you cook your Maggie in a tasteful way. My writing work you can do because you're a graduate from IIM Skills. Stop that particular thing or delete that particular thing from your mindset. If you think sites such as freelancers, Odex, freelancing online sites will get you a work, delete that conversation from the mind that you have. You need to learn. One, you need a portfolio like the job guys. Freelancers, you need to work 3x harder than the job guys. Without marketing, do you think you will be able to reach out to more and more number of people? No. If you have reached to people and they have given you their leads, name and number, but you are extremely poor with your words, means convincing people, do you think you will be able to sell a product? Again, no. You have a lead, but you can't. Let's say you're good at sales, but extremely poor with delivery. And I know companies like them. What will you get? Negative reviews. You may have client for 1 month, next month again poor. Let's assume you're great with delivery and client is giving you now bigger project, but you don't know how to manage people. You are just one man or one person. Maybe you have to hire 10 more, but you are unmanaged. Sorry, you don't have an idea how to manage these many people. You don't know about it. Maybe you've got big contract. Now you're eligible to pay taxes. I have no idea what a tag, finances and all those things stands for. Basically, you need to become a CEO who has a fair understanding about everything. Am I clear? Now the point is, now let me answer what happens here at IIM Skills. So we run a training program named as Content Writing Master Course, 1 month course. We consider every student have no idea what is writing. 16 hours of training delivery to teach them 30 types of writing. Those are written on the portal. You check that, what these types of writings are, okay? In 16 hours, 30 types of writing every Sunday, 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. After Sunday, for 6 days, a project is given. You will be working upon that project. Before Sunday, you will get a feedback of that particular work and assignment that you've done. If you have done, we will clap. If you're not done properly, we will give you the feedback so that you can work and resubmit that. This will go for 4 consecutive weeks. And after 4 weeks, we will get that, okay, these are all writers now. After that, IIM Skills will take a test from you guys. If you fail, we will again take a test. If you pass, we will put you in an internship. Now, this is not an internship that you're going to do with an organization. This is an inbuilt internship. I will be the coach for your 12 weeks. And I'll be hosting 16 classes for you guys. Sorry, These are 14 classes for 1 hour each. Now, in that, we will divide this audience into two categories: job, business. Business means freelancers. Job guys, you will be publishing your books, you will be writing for different websites, including Times of India and all such things with me. So I will help you to build your portfolio and I'll launch you in the market. IIM Skills will guarantee you for the interviews anywhere you will ask and will get you a placement. Remember one word, it is a guarantee word used on a recorded line. Sue me if that doesn't happen. Only condition, stark mark, is that you have to follow all the advices given by your coaches. Step one, business people, a word to you on a recorded line. You will get your first client in the training period. In the training period, your first client. If that doesn't happen, complete money return. Only condition is you will be building your portfolio. Plus, you will be doing all the marketing, sales, and every activity that I'll be teaching you. And you will have your first client in the training. Am I clear, everybody? Now, I want nobody in this group to trust a single word. Again, I'm a salesperson right now. I'm selling. Nobody will trust a word given by me. Every person, I want you to meet the big fat family of IIM Skills. Go there on LinkedIn. I am sure each one of you is using LinkedIn. Right here, IIM Skills. Then click on people and interact with a list of, just a second. Then interact with a list of 35,000 plus people have done our training programs in the history. They are from different courses, content, digital, finance, and all those things. Add them. Ask them, do they keep their promises? Do they deliver what they say? I don't even advertise much. I don't even upload all the screenshots, okay? Once you will have this answer with you, you come back and you say, Vaibhav, whether you're a liar or you really deliver something, you'll have the answer. You are not listening this orientation from an ordinary guy. Content is something that I have done for the rest of my life and I've been doing it. And I've done this since last 13 years. When you Google a term, best content writers in the world, see, this is not I have created, okay? Now, this is called knowledge panel. Knowledge panel of Google. When you do something, when you're famous about something, Google will create this knowledge panel. For Bhavik, he's a famous guy, founder of Right. There is a girl called Anuradha Tiwari. There are only 3 Indians, those who fall in this category. I'm talking about worldwide ranking. And this is purely done by Google. Okay. Now, the last thing that I would like to address, and that's the most important part. Nobody in the group, in this particular group I'm talking about, please do not expect quick results in the content industry. This industry, see, for me, it's so easy to say a word. You write these many words and you're good. You publish a book, you're good. You write for Times of India, 10 websites, you're good. Am I right? It's so easy. How much time it took? 10 seconds, not even that. But once you will sit down and start writing, it will take a lot many hours that you might have believed. And then what do you get? You get this, like this girl. I updated this 1 day ago. Read this. I cannot show her number. This is a girl from a same batch. The almost 80% batch so far have got placed. And I would like you to see the negative and positive, both the sides, okay? Read this article, or sorry, WhatsApp thing from that girl. I did apply for the group, whatever learnings you have given, newspaper she is working, all that. I'm not hiding, even it's a recorded line. I cannot show you my entire WhatsApp group conversation. Same group, a lady reached out to us, said many bad words to us, and wrote an extremely bad review. I want you to read the bad reviews too. This is an authentic review given by a student. We are not like other companies, those who hide their negative reviews. I want, when you actually check, we have total 3 negative reviews, out of which 1 is fake. I don't know, done by a competitor or not. 2 are genuine. All right. Now, this girl, she raised a concern. It was well taken care on time. She is now satisfied, but didn't ever change the thing. She updated the same thing, that I'm happy that I got a call from Vaibhav. We'll listen to our students instantly. Now, this lady, I want each and every person in the group to read this conversation so that you can accordingly come back. In fact, she has given a number. I have mentioned everything authentically because our training program is not meant for the people who are not going to write. This is for the writers who will write every day and they are only going to earn after that. This process will take 4 to 5 months. If you have that kind of a time span, you are welcome in this training program, and I am responsible for your growth and I'll change your professional career completely. I know this, that where you are, you're stuck in your life. And believe my words, the place where you are, I can understand that totally. Nobody in this world upskills themselves until unless they're stuck. You are somewhere like this, started a career, maybe got married, had kids, and after that, now unable to restart a career, maybe in that position. You are some of those really not happy with the current income. You are one of those really passionate about quitting and starting your own business, but the only challenge is the financial constants there you have, or the liabilities you have. So you are looking forward to first build something as a passive source of income and then leave this toxic job that you have. Am I right? These are the categories. I was there with one or two. The reality is, please do not join us or anywhere if you do not have, and if you're not ready to give yourself at least 4 months, dedicated 4 months. And if you do that, I'll really transform you guys, believe my words. And you check with my students. I've done that. I'm a man of my words. I don't keep a money that's cursed. Really, I don't. I refund the money, and we've done that. We have done that. In the last batch, we did it for the 2 people. If you are unable to contribute, we refund. But again, once paid, once enrolled, a commitment starts. Then after 4 months, without doing anything, don't come back. Then my reply to you as well will go like this. Let's be honest. Let's be clear. It is a win-win situation for both if both of us will work hard. I'm a coach. You are the one who is an executor. Sounds great, everybody? Quick yes, no, maybe. Any other institution, any other person in this world says any word to you, don't fall in the trap. They're all selling you. I'm also selling you, but authentically, very, very authentically. Now, the second important thing that I would like to talk about is that how writers make money. That's the second way. One, of course, the job or freelancing projects. Second, you know what? They make a lot of money by producing content. Now, you may actually wonder, right? Okay, how many of you have ever heard about influencer marketing, affiliate marketing? And how many of you have never heard? Never heard? Guys can write I in the chat box. I will know the percentage by this, that those who have never heard, so that I can first talk about what these things are. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll take a sip of water. Not heard, not heard. Okay. 3 years back, I used to feel really bad about the people, those who are dancing on internet, making videos about some funny stuffs and all. I had no idea why are they doing that. Today, you know what? They earn more than us. We are a company with 8 full-time programs on an average cost of 30,000 rupees, but still they are earning more. How? Let me explain. And they're not even doing anything further, in their life, just making funny videos or some informative videos and all that. They're still making that kind of money, and they will keep earning this kind of money. So let me explain what does how they monetize it first, and let's talk about things in the industry. Influencer, influencing somebody. In short, let's say there is a lady, very beautiful. She helps people to learn makeup. You may see this lady is promoting on Instagram some makeup products after a few years or months, right? We call them paid partnerships. The idea is a company, let's say Lakme, will reach out to this person, say that given you are a famous person or you are an influencer on social channel, can you just put some makeup related items related to what we offer in the market? There is no end target that if people will buy, then only you'll get a commission. Let's say there is a contract, 7 days you post, will pay you 5 lakh rupees. That's it. Whether people buy, they don't buy. How many people have seen it? They have not seen it. In the end of the day, she is an influencer. She will influence the audience interested in makeup learning, and Lakme is the product she is promoting. That's called completely influencer based marketing. Understood? Understood? Is this clear? They are influencing their followers. Affiliate marketing is right opposite to it. Affiliate marketing is right opposite to it. Now, what is affiliate marketing? Let me explain. After this, in fact, you will stop buying from internet. This is also reality. I want you to know this. Everything that you buy from the internet, believing the fact that it is the best, I'm not saying they are not. Everything that you believe that, okay, is the best you have purchased. Sometimes you have, sometimes you have not. But every purchase that you made, you know what ended up to that particular transaction that you made somebody rich. Yes. Anything and everything on the internet is affiliated. What is affiliate marketing? You're a writer. A writer can produce content or create content for 4 different things: videos, YouTube, uh, TikTok, um, Instagram reels, all such things. Okay, Facebook videos. A writer can produce content in text form. A writer can produce podcast, influence the audience and ask them to buy something, and images too. All right. Now let's say you are a writer who writes about education. Education is something, or let's say home items. Let's say kitchen stuffs. All right. You write about top 10 chimneys, top 10 this, top 10 that, or laptop or home stuff, whatever we have here at our home. So every article that you will write, right, you give people a link that if you wish to buy, here is the link. Okay, and then people, let's say with Amazon, Flipkart, any other company, they buy. All right, am I clear? So when they do this, when they clicked, they have purchased on day 1 or within 180 days, means 6 months. That's the timeline. Either the same day or within 6 months, they have purchased a product from the other company when they actually click through you. If they purchase, you'll get a commission that stands from 1% to 100% of the product that you're selling. 1% to 100%. Now, some of you may believe maybe your income is around 10,000 rupees, hardly what make. My answer is there are companies, those who make 10 crore rupees in a day. Yes. There are people, those who make 200 plus crore, just one guy, 200 plus crore a year through this. The guy named Rian who promotes, these toys, last year income was 242 crore. So he's so famous, but I mean, of course, we are not targeting 242 crores. We are targeting at least 1 crore, but it cannot be done in a day. There is a practice, patience, and things required. I'll teach you that today, of course, part of the course. But today I am going to break this term in front of you, how it works with some real examples. But before that, let's ask and let's do some maths on the internet. First, let me answer, or okay, by the way, are you all liking this session? Able to see that, okay, something is meaningful this guy is talking about? Enjoying? Nice. Cool. Thank you so much. Now, my question is, in the last some months, years, have you made any kind of a purchase from the internet ever? If yes, what was that and what exactly did you search? For an example, I made a purchase for my protein shake, the one that I use after my gym. So I Googled which is the best protein shake for muscle building, right? So I did that search and then I bought a product. In like you, have you purchased anything, mobile, laptop, AC, TV, fridge, microwave, anything from the internet, but you first Googled it? If yes, what exactly have you searched? I want to know the term in the search in the text box from you that I Googled Vaibhav this term. Best laptop, best this, best that, whatever. Put that in the chat box. Best mobile phone under 30K. So when you Googled it, Mudassir, any of the articles you read, 91 mobile or gadgets 360, my smart price, gadgets now, any of these device, sorry, any of these, which one was that? May I assume, let's say 91 mobile you read? May I assume this? Because otherwise you have to acknowledge, I have to answer like this every time. That may take time. So I hypothetically believe that you somewhere search for 91 mobiles. Which purchase, phone that did you buy? IQOO Neo 56 something, Xiaomi, OnePlus. Let's assume any of these you might have purchased. OnePlus. This one. Let's say you purchase it from Chroma, Amazon, or any of these. So if I click here, this URL from this, okay, this is entire URL is affiliated. Can you see this? Link code 91 mobile, Karen, link ID this. This is an affiliated URL. Even if I click here on Chroma, can you see this? UTM source, affiliate, Campion CPC, UTM term, top 10 mobile. Am I clear? This one is absolutely nice. Now, likewise, somebody have mentioned facial cream. Given the market for facial cream is very less, but still I'll check. Because people don't write about best facial cream. Example, let's see. That depends. Okay, health line. Maybe you might have read health line as an article. Okay, best budget friendly elf poly hydration face cream. Okay, prawns, shop now at Amazon. Affiliated. DP this, can you see this? Link code affiliated URL. Almost clear? Now, let's say you are searching. Now, this is just products. Search for best machine learning courses or any course you search for. Okay, best machine learning courses. Let's say learn data science. Wherever you see top 10, top 5, they are affiliated in short. Okay, now look at this. Salary scale, something they have mentioned. Learning, machine learning, Coursera, Google. Okay, when I click here, they will redirect me to Coursera. Can you see medium partner, UTM this, Campion this, content B2C, deep learning with Stanford. Education is also affiliated. You talk about technology. Let's say best web servers or web hostings for WordPress websites. Example, okay? Example, all right? Now, when I click here, theme aisle, something the website is, SiteGround. When I click on SiteGround, can you see AF code affiliate ID? Do you know one thing? How much commission they pay SiteGround people? $500 when you actually buy their hosting, because it's a recurring business. You will buy their $50 product and they will pay you this kind of a commission. Why? You read their terms here. Amazing commission. I've been an affiliate. I'll show you all that. You ask me or you name me anything, everything comes with affiliate. Am I clear? Now, what is affiliate or how can I be an affiliate marketer? See, first and foremost, let's show you guys some kind of a small websites. Let's say people are searching for best example, mixer grinder example. Okay. Now, Business Insider, Time, they are all affiliated. How many people Google mixer grinder every month? 14,800. How many people search for best washing machine? All that. There are almost lakhs of people. Now look at the view reviews. Dekho, this guy. If you listen to this guy, of course, don't listen to him right now. If you will listen to this guy, he will tell you these are the best mixer grinders I'm promoting. Video was uploaded roundabout on 20th something Jan. 36,000 views this guy has received, and he has given Bosch, Philips, Morphe, Prestige, Butterfly with the codes that you buy. And in the video, he will tell link I have given, you buy there. Affiliated. Keyword mixer, grinder, everything. Can you see this? This guy must have made, they offer 9% commission for this particular product to sell. So he have made 700-800 rupees per sale so far. And a lot of people will buy through this. Likewise, can you see this? Indian shopper, top, this is a small blog. Let's open this blog. They have top 10 mini projectors, gas stoves, with a link to Amazon. They are all affiliated URLs. Okay, so far, okay, guys. Let's analyze how much website traffic they receive. Top 10 products in India gets 62,000 people every month. 62K people monthly. Website name is Top 10 Products in India. When you actually remove this URL and write here sitemap.xml, the website overall map will open and we can see how many posts, means articles, they have so far written. They have produced, since the history they have started, 364 articles. 364 articles in the history. Okay. Now the point is, today they drive 62,000 people. Hypothetical number, if I look at, when people are searching for something that's called best, people have ideal conversion between 7 to 10%. I can tell you at this moment, 90% of the people who will buy my courses, they came with the keyword called best. And I know this. That's the way it works. Now the point is something different. Let's assume bare minimum 1% people will click out of the overall traffic. Those who are reading about best washing machines, best chimneys, best this, best that, they will buy only 1%. So what number do we get on the table? We get 620 people, buyers. Am I right? Easy maths for everybody to follow. 364 articles they have so far written. 364. It is a very small blog at this stage. It's not a big blog. That's the reason. If you look at the companies like Times of India, they have billions of people reading their content from the world. Okay, this is something that we will address. Now let's understand how much Amazon is paying to an affiliate program with Amazon. You know why people are more into kitchens and all that? Because the commission is on the very higher side. So look at the number, 9% commission. Furniture, all this thing, right? 9%. So if they sell a product of 5,000, almost 400 goes in their pocket. You can check this later on. I'll say they are making, instead of $10-15 per sale, 620 buyers multiply by 5 bare minimum income they must be making, because on an average they're selling 7,000 rupees product. So $5 is what? Ideally 350 bucks they make per sale. So we have a number here, 620 multiplied by 5 gives me a number of 3,100 INR to USD. 3,100 USD is like 2.5 lakh rupees. Only from the written content I'm talking about. No videos, nothing else. No videos, nothing else. Able to relate? Able to understand? Now, what is the learning here? Start writing. In a month, you have to only write twice, 2 articles for affiliates, and your vision should be 2 years long. We are targeting only 70 to 80 articles in 2 years written by you. By writing these many articles, you will reach at a level that you will make only 10K rupees per month from an affiliate. Then you don't have to use this money, reinvest. If you are an aggressive writer, you can turn around your financial situation easily. But if you are not, if you're lazy, you're working somewhere else, you have less time, anything can happen in anyone's case, but reinvest this money and produce more content. Because see, the beauty of this market is you have to produce video or content just once. After that, relax, enjoy. You don't have to write every day. Correct? That's the beauty. Once it is there, you will be able to reach out to a level that you will start earning a recurring revenue every month. You remember when I Googled a term, iPhone 11, have you ever thought why this website called GS Amina is writing about every mobile? Every mobile they write about. They earn in millions. That's their model. Every URL, not just with Amazon, it's affiliated. They have paid ads platforms. These are advertisements they're running with the people. These are ads with the people they're running. They charge for banner ads, for everything. You have no idea how much, if you have a good traffic, how much people are ready to pay you. No idea, believe my words. Am I clear? Now I am telling you nothing from without an experience. So I started my everything first with my own affiliate channel. So my first venture was Course Deco. We still run this website. There were mistakes we did. First Course Deco, we run affiliate marketing with Advisor Uncle too. We just don't sell our own courses. We sell other courses too. We run Digital Courses India. We run Course Near You. We run Vibe of K. All these are affiliate channels. Obviously, the prime motive is to sell the courses those we are offering with IIM Skills first. But let's say I don't offer drop shipping. So what I have done, drop shipping has been linked to, let's say, Udemy, Coursera, where they have nice commission because the orders are in bulk. So can you see affiliate campaign, UTM ads? So these are ads we're running here for these guys. Now you may see that only 60 rupees per sale is what they're earning. Don't look at that number. The conversions are on the higher side. Only Advisor Uncle drives almost 20 lakh rupee business to IIM Skills every month. They drive a lot of traffic. You might have seen, you just Google a term, content writing course, digital marketing course, Delhi, Mumbai, Bangalore. The website drives a lot of traffic towards us. And obviously we count conversion based on because it's our own product. We don't count based on the 10% commission. So what's the learning? A quick learning. Affiliate marketing, is it a great fit? Yes. It can be a primary source of income. No. Passive in the beginning. You need to give a lot of time to this industry. Is it worth? Answer is yes. I don't have a niche. What will I talk about? Nothing. Whatever in the history you have purchased, you still have that item. Start writing their reviews. Reviews are also affiliated, my friends. Just write reviews about your glasses that you have purchased, fan you bought, sofa that you purchased, a water bottle, Mac Air, mobile. Just write reviews and then give people an affiliated URL that, okay, this is the link. If you will buy, obviously I'll earn a little commission as well. But yes, this is the URL you can buy from. It's a good product. I am first time user. Start with it, write and produce videos and see you will be able to scale up yourself. Am I clear? Quick yes, no, maybe. Was it clear to everybody? And I will only take 1 second to talk about the next part and then we will start an open Q&A. Thank you so much, guys. So here we go. Why IIM Skills? This program will make you not just a writer, but it will also be giving you content marketing skills. Whatever you need, a career or a freelancing career or a job, you will achieve that. This course ensures you will achieve your end goals in 4 months. It's an action taking program. It is not something that you will just be learning a new stuff. You will be executing it and you're going to get everything. These are the offerings. I would not like to talk about them. This is the price, 14,900 plus 18% tax. Total is 17,582. These are the course topic. I will again not talk about it. You read it. Overall 140 hours of investment we will take from you in 4 months, ideally, other than your hard work. And these are all the detailed subject you will master with us. This course will be led by 3 different faculty: Roma Malhotra from IIT Delhi, Vaibhav Kakkar, founder of IIM Skills, and Divya Priyadarshini for technical and legal writing. She will be your lead faculty. There is 1 batch, but we can only restrict people with 3. So the point is 17th July batch is already full, left with the last 3 seats, I guess. So 17th July is available. I am not sure 3 or 2, that I need to check with Shiva. Shiva, if you can put the number. And we are open with the 14th August batch. And 14th August batch, you can enroll after 5 p.m. Once this batch is closed, we will change the date. 14th August, we will start the next batch after July 1. People planning to start with July aggressively can use the URL and book ASAP. Until the URL is active, you have a seat. Otherwise, you can move yourself in 14th August batch. And now I am online until 4:35. And let's start with the open discussion. If you would like to talk to me, you can. If you would like to first book yourself, please do that. Don't come back and say it's not something I'm creating a FOMO motion. That's not true. The reality is that at times it happens that I was busy, I was interacting with you, seats are booked, and then people, they come back. People have different behaviors after that. Don't do that. Book yourself first and then come. If that's the case that you're targeting 17th July. If not, then you have enough time. If you would like me to unmute yourself, you can simply mention in the chat box, unmute. That's it. I'll unmute you. You can ask your questions. We can have a conversation. If you're not comfortable asking questions, you can put the question in the chat box. I'll read out and I'll answer. This orientation was meant for people like you to make sure that you buy something that's reality. Nothing that we have created in front of you. That is something that you will achieve, overachieve, this, that, and all. My friends, IIM Skills, Vaibhav Kakkar welcomes only those people who are ready to help themselves first, and then we can help you. Remember this thing. If you are lazy, you're not meant for us. We want action takers. Again and again, I've been clear, because when you will come back, when you will yell back, when you will write back negative things, I will reply you back with the reality, because we don't over promise anybody anything. Remember this thing. I will tell you that I have never over promised you. Think about it thrice, that you need to give me 1 hour a day for 4 months, and weekend 4 hours. If you are ready, I will transform your professional career. I'm not saying lakh rupee you will make, but you will not end up making minimum 20,000, whether it is with a job or freelancing. And then it will take 6 months to 1 year to scale it and double the income that we are talking about. And talk to the 35,000 students have done this, enjoying their life, giving us blessings, and we are growing every day because of that. And we have never spent a single rupee to advertise IIM Skills. Our batches are full. You will observe this. If you will join us on 17th, you see that how many people are there. It's full. We have to stop people to take an enrollment. So that kind of a thing we are doing, good cause. If someone is doing a job as a content writer, what will be the initial salary? As I've said, 20K is an average salary in the market. I would like to ask a couple of things. Please unmute me. I would love to, Vishali. Vishnu says, what if I'm good at or interested in writing, more interested in writing, informative writing, but not good in marketing or in social media? Will it improve? Absolutely. In the end of the day, this program makes you pro about everything. And then to get specialization, it's all practicing. Let me unmute Vaishali. Vaishali, just a second. Vaishali, okay,
Yeah.
you're unmuted now. Hi,
Yes,
good evening.
thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. First of all, thank you so much for such a robust session. It was really interesting to know, because I have not heard a lot of things which I got to know. So straight coming to my questions, I have 4 questions to ask. So
Please.
as you were referring to the internships, is it going to be paid internship or unpaid?
Non-paid.
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 And why do we have like classes like 4 hours at a stretch, and why not
It's
we
not a
divide?
stretch. There will be a break for 2 times. So don't worry. Training will be delivered in a way that you are not like in a mood that why am I sitting in a stereotype online training program? Not like that at all. You will have enough experience. Online engagement will be there. Tasks will be given. Group learning is there. So it's designed in a very beautiful way. We have been delivering it since last 7-8 years. So don't worry about that.
Okay. And like we will be having an interactive session, right?
Pure interactive, like the way we are doing it. In an orientation, I stop it because, months back, there was a guy from a competition said something bad. And, I mean, you can't restrict others to do something. So we restrict. In the beginning, we first create, and then we can get a sense, because I don't think so somebody will be able to wait for 1 hour, 30 minutes to say something bad. So that's the reason we stop the interaction in these types of trainings.
Okay, cool. So that really clears my thing. And then like it just a question came to my mind, as like there are like so many people out there who are actually providing content, and there are so many content and creative writers. So like, is it going to be a saturated market very
It is
soon?
not. I'll explain. See, look at the number of internet live stats. See, the more number of businesses turning into digital, the higher opportunities you will get. The point is, I'll tell you, people are only poor at one thing. They have skills, but they are poor at marketing. Let's assume I'm good at, let's say, writing a content, but I don't know how to do marketing of my own product. I will not be able to get leads. I will not be able to get clients. In the end of the day, I'm teaching you everything. Market will never saturate. It has never even saturated for anything. The guy who's selling, let's say, almonds is still able to sell almonds to the guy to a larger scale. Maybe he's even selling to big companies, because he knew how to go ahead, reach out to mass audiences, big companies, B2B. Then there are people who are in one shop, were selling almonds, let's say 10 kg on monthly basis. Now they are saying that I am only able to sell 1 kg to a people, because they have no idea. World has moved towards online. You haven't taken any step towards that. That's the reason 9 kg people, those who were buying, they have moved to the online space, and they are the new generation. You are still that old guy who is sitting with that particular polythene of 1 kg. And this 1 kg will also stop, because the entire world will move towards that direction. So it's not the case that things changes. It's just that you need to develop. You need to improvise. And if you look at the history, the overall humankind has improved, right? For anything, transportation, surveys, acknowledgements towards anything you talk about. Reality is that if you are actually learning something and you are good at it, you will keep improving in it, and you will never ever get that saturation point, that stagnation, that okay, now it's over for me. No, never. Since last 13 years, I'm earning my bread and butter through this market. 13 years, when people have no idea. Now just think
Yeah,
about it. So
correct.
13 years is a big number, right? I was a kid at that time. Now adult, a father of a 5-year-old girl. So just understand that I built everything because of this entire venture. My first flagship program was content. Today I have 7. So the point is, this is the market that will always remain. Now, while I'm talking to you, look at the number of websites gone live. These people need writers. These people need writers. The one who will write will make his website live. So in the end, you are the one who will be doing that job. You just need to pick them. Where are they? That's it. And you will learn that.
Okay, okay. Oh yeah, thanks. That's very insightful. So I think that was my major doubt, because when you mentioned about number of students who have actually passed from your institute, so it makes me worry. Oh my God, am I going to have like that much of a competition or something?
No, I
But
was also clear that they are all not from the content side. So we have
okay.
various programs. We have CAT coachings, we have GST program, we have finance, different courses too. So I was clear on that part, that you can interact with all the people and check the customer satisfaction level, that who we are, what we have delivered to these guys.
Okay,
That
okay,
was the intention, that you check with the real students. So
okay,
I would, but still say that 60% audience is from the content side.
okay, okay. I think that's fine. So maybe I think then my goal is quite clear, that I really want to learn, and then I want to excel it into this kind of a field, as it's going to be very, very challenging. But then I'm happy to do that. So thank you so much for answering
My
me.
pleasure, ma'am. My pleasure. Okay, you can mute yourself back. I would like to read the next question. Ashmisha says, does creative writing is something I should go for? I'm interested in writing books and poetry. It's up to you. I mean, it's a part of the program. You would like to pick creative writing, you have to pick fiction, non-fiction, poetry, anything you pick. I mean, wherever you see your future, you would start with it. Not a problem at all. How do I know if I qualify for this course? What if I don't have a flair in writing? I'm honestly looking forward to upskill myself. See, one is that, ask yourself, are you planning to take up a career in content writing because somebody suggested you around this, or you just watched a couple of videos and then you got motivated and all that? Or are you seriously, or do you really care about something, that say a life where you're not dependent upon others? Dependent in the sense of, let's say, a location, or let's say you're not bound with something like you have to sit there and do the next job. I mean, if you need that kind of a life, that's one. Second thing, if you are committed towards doing something for yourself, right, then this industry can help you. I would say not just this, any industry can help you, but first you need to ask yourself, are you in an influence, or is it something that is something you really needed? Right, other than this, no prerequisites. Believe me, I have trained a person who was not even so comfortable with the grammar part, but we made that person achieve a good success. So reality is this, Kiran, it's more of how much you want to really become that, because we are just coaches, right? In the end of the day, we are coaching a group of 30 people, and out of 30, we are going to give the best efforts to everybody. Like when you were in school or when you were in college, every class fellow didn't turn a doctor or an engineer or a sales guy. You all picked your careers as per your liking, right? The faculties were same for all. The teachers were same for all. Likewise, things goes in your case too. Umang, I'll unmute you in 2 minutes. Let me read Ashmita's next answer. I don't have skills for marketing. How can I write book and publish them? I don't have any idea about it. Please explain. We'll do that, Ashmita. You don't worry. Okay. We will be doing that job for you. If we are new into this, how do we decide what topic subjects to write on? Promise her that we will be teaching as our first training. Okay, there are tools, research-based things and exercises created by us so that people can decide about the niches and validation can be done about that with the faculties. This is LMS as I'm showcasing you right now. Here you get all session recordings, tasks, tools, whatever we promise. Everything is here, class notes and everything, PPTs. You will have lifetime access to these things. You can come back, record, check, do anything which you whatever you want. So that's the way it goes. Now I will unmute Umang, and so far, just a second, Umang, I'll unmute you. Okay, if somebody enrolls, please put that in the chat box so that I can accordingly highlight that 1 or 2, whatever the number is left as a seat.
Hello.
Hi, Umang. Very good evening to you.
Good evening, sir. First of all, thanks for this an excellent session.
Thank you so much.
Actually, my question is, you told that you have if someone is interested in job or freelancing or startups or business, so one has to create his resume, and for that one should have written a book, working on 10 websites and publishing and all that. So can we add all these skills in our previous CV, which is already there?
You can. See, I'll tell you what, a little kind of a, you can say upgradation in the CV. And obviously we have to teach you how to design a digital based CV instead of the traditional CV that you have. So
Okay.
we will be doing that. In fact, there is a class on that particular topic. So you can definitely add the previous experience, work experience that you actually carry. But on the other side, we will be adding up a lot many new stuff. We have a specific class for the same. Okay, so don't worry. And I know that you're already enrolled as a student here, right?
Yes, yes. Yes.
So
And my one more question is that I'm from the biotech field. So I want to know to how much extent it will help me, because I need to write the articles and the research contents. So I'm not perfect to that. So how much it will help me in this period
can you
of
repeat
time?
once again? You're from which field?
I'm from biotech.
Okay.
Biotechnology. So I want to know how much it will help me to write the contents and write the research paper and blogging, like in the various topics. Like biotech is exactly like we say, it's a multiple applications of
Do you remember,
environment.
Umang? I was the guy who spoke with you. I
Yeah,
told
yeah,
you that,
yeah,
at one level, research papers and the white papers are covered in the program. And of course, the depth, or you can say more alignment is towards the technical
yeah.
writing. Then I told you, if to an extent, you may need to go ahead and get the upgradation life of training, then I'll make you sit in those lectures with the technical writing batch. You remember that?
Yeah, but you
So
actually technical is very it will be very different for me, technical.
absolutely.
So
However, in some cases, if you understand this, that white papers, obviously that's part of the training program. And given with the experience that you have, you'll be able to write them. Research
okay,
papers, scholarly articles, all that can happen. Plus, you can submit them to sites such as Google Scholars and all. However,
yes, yes,
in case that happens that you have learned here, but that's not something that you're getting a complete confidence with in the content program specifically to you, we will help you at no cost to sit in one dedicated class for 5 hours in our technical writing program so that you can learn from the faculty and get in-depth understanding and achieve that particular part. I was clear that day as well when we spoke.
yeah. Basically, what I want to say that the writing skill, if I want to do it on my own way, if I want to write a research paper, if I'm doing the research, I wanted it on my own way, or I am writing the article. So this content writing, like a writing skill, I need that. So it will help me.
Absolutely. That's why you are
Okay,
part of the
okay,
writing program. In
okay,
the
okay,
end,
okay.
it is not a marketing program, it is a writing program.
Yeah,
Will help you
yeah,
to learn how to write all types
yeah,
of
exactly.
contents mentioned there
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
portal.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay, okay. That is what I I want, that the writing uh, process. Okay.
Perfect,
Okay,
Uman.
thank
And
you.
specifically, if you have any other question, we can connect back. All right.
Okay, okay.
You
thank
can mute yourself. Okay. Do we need a laptop for this course? Yes, absolutely true. So guys, I think I've already extended the class by 40 minutes for the first time in my life. I think I should now end the class. Thank you so much, everybody, for participating in the lecture today. Those who will enroll are welcome for the batch starting with 17th of July. That's 10 to 2 with the upcoming, next Sunday onwards. And after this, if anybody have any kind of a questions, my colleague will get in touch with you. His name is Shiva. Shiva will address all the concerns and we will be taking it forward. So for any help, okay, Vaishali, I'll ask Shiva to share my number with you and you can contact me. So everybody from now on, Shiva is responsible to take it forward. People planning to start are requested. People planning to start with 17th are requested to please take the action accordingly. Otherwise, we have to shift you in the batch that we are starting from coming August 14th. Am I right, Shiva? That's the new batch date, right? Perfect. 14th of August. So everybody, thank you so much for participating. We will upload the session recording and see you guys soon. I hope you all enjoyed this lecture and you guys have a nice evening. Take care.